Right, guys, it is release day on Steam for Axis Football 2018. I'm going to be showing you mainly the franchise mode, uh, not the gameplay because you've seen plenty of that. We're going to show you some of the options here, like how how the user interface is, and it's very intuitive. It's nice because it's clear. You have a lot of information on the screen at once, and I'll show you that here. I'm just going through some things here. I have the Dolphins of 1984 here. I'm using Boom's NFL Classic mod. You can use mods in franchise mode, just to show that right here. As you can see, I'm going to have a juggernaut next week with the 2007 Patriots. Yeah, good luck with that. The tier is represented by the three. You have three tiers you have to build up to get to the final, to win the actual Super Bowl type thing. As you can see, I won the first game against the Philadelphia Eagles. It shows you your schedule up top on the upper right, your standings for your tier at the bottom right. It shows the offensive player of the week, defensive player of the week, all in the same screen, which is very nice. I like how that is. And it shows your next opponent and all that. Just to reiterate, this is very basic right now. They didn't get everything they wanted to in this year, but they're scratching the surface. But this is a great start here. You have all these options with your franchise. It shows you how many championships you've won. All these stats here overall for your franchise. Your largest win, highest rushing yards. Of course, I did not run the ball very well last game. He's going to be making some tweaks along the way too. He's already mentioned with some patches. There's still some issues here and there. You have your basic. Let's see, this is for the tier one, I believe. Yeah, the 2006 Colts are the top tier. Then you go to my tier, which is tier 3, and I'm ranked 12. And you can sort your stats here at the top, if you want to see who had the most sacks, which would be the Eagles, because I got sacked a ton in the last game. And I think that's something else he's looking into, is decreasing the amount of sacks, because it was getting a little hard to throw the football at times. But yeah, this is nice. I like how this is laid out. It reminds me of the old Tecmo Super Bowl games. How everything was kind of just clear and just concise. It's not hard to navigate. I mean, you go play other football games and it's like all over the place. You got here. This is what reminds me of Tecmo Bowl right here. You have your passing leaders. Of course, you can expand this list to be up to 50, I believe. But in the tiers, I think it's divided by tiers, so you're only going to have like 20, maybe 12 teams or so in each tier. I can't remember exactly. But you have your rushing leaders. Yeah, it says this is the Colts, so it would be tier 1, so I guess it's all together. Yeah, it's like the first 21 teams. I'm not sure if they have bye weeks in the franchise mode or not. I don't think they do yet. But yeah, your yards per catch. You can go through all this and see. The stats are very extensive this year. You can tell from last year there's a lot more added this year with the statistics, especially. Obviously, in franchise mode, there was no real franchise mode last year. It was just basically a season mode with a draft at the end. But now we're starting to get into what this game is going to look like in the future. Like, this is the foundation, and this is going to get built on top of. Man, that curse killed me last game with 3 sacks. But yeah, this is your statistical thing here. Nice. And of course, you have your team leaders that shows you, how good your players are. And here's your injury tab. Now, the injury tab is new, obviously. It shows you your injuries and how long they have to recover it. 33%. See, it shows you your percentage of heals. You have mild concussion, a couple of concussions last game because the Eagles just crushed me with their sacks. Of course, you have your basic depth charts here you can sort through. $25 million funds, looks like. Of course, you have your free agencies. I'm not even sure who these guys are in the mod. I'm not sure how he did this. Maybe he just put some generic guys in, but This is nice. I really like where this game is going, guys. I mean, I've been following this game since 2015, and just the growth of this, how I've seen it grow is just been remarkable. Yeah, it's not Madden, and Madden's good this year and all, but you cannot deny that this development team, as small as it is, has really stepped up to the plate and delivered what we've asked for. Sure, it's not where it needs to be. Here's a uniform editor here. Of course, this was built on from last year. It's pretty much the same, but you can go in and look at your team and everything, and you can make adjustments if you have the PC. Of course, you can make adjustments to uniforms and everything. Mods, mods are done in Photoshop and all that jazz, which I'm not good at. You can mix and match if you want to have an Axis uniform, which is right here, and with the 49er helmet, you can do that. That's the beauty of this thing. Like, this is an Axis Bear generic thing, and you can go and make them whatever you want. You can mix and match. That's the kind of stuff that you really don't have with other football games, is the mix and match features. And I really like that. I really appreciate, the customization that they've allowed. It's only going to get better. I mean, when they said this is about 10% where they want to be as far as franchise mode, 10%, yeah, that's not a very large percentage, and they only going to get better next year. But they have to begin development pretty soon on the next one. I mean, that's the thing about being a small development team is you don't have a lot of time to just make a lot of additions and everything. You got to get right back into the next cycle, and that's what they intend to do, guys. I'll put up some more gameplay. If you want to see anything, just let me know in the comments. I've been really limited with my time recently, but just let me know what you want to see, and I'll put it out. I'm going to start making some other videos too soon. I just don't know when. I've just been so busy recently. And yeah, happy Axis Day. The console release is pretty soon, I think. And I do believe he's going to try to go to the Nintendo Switch, which would be huge for his sales because everything sells on the Switch. As before, you see it has the NFL Classic here. That's a team. Not a team. A league. You can actually have different leagues, but I only have the mods installed right now. I took out the others. But yeah, it's great, guys. You can, like I said, you can mix and match if you want to go orange, with a 1994 helmet. You can do that. Of course, these are mods that have already been installed. You can make as much stuff as you want if you have the ability. Yeah, just make it all aqua or orange, or mix and match orange and green, or green and pants and orange aqua. Yeah, just do whatever you want. That's the beauty of having this kind of customization, guys. Of course, the consoles are not going to have exactly this amount of customization. Of course, you can mix and match and stuff, but you're not going to have the logos and stuff like with the Dolphins or whatever, NFL and college. Oh, and by the way, Nightman's NCAA mod is almost there on Steam. It'll be on the Steam forums at 10, just like the NFL Classic mod is. All right, guys, that's it. Enjoy. I'll see you guys next time.